Right, should we go?
Mm-hmm.
Right, gentlemen and gentlemen, welcome back to the Adventure Bastards. To the viewers at home, this has probably been... Oh, fuck, I just missed an eBay auction I was trying to get.
It just pops up.
Yeah.
Please use that.
I really wanted that. Actually, no, I wanted to mention because it was a first edition Call of Cthulhu set that was going on eBay, and I was gonna, and it only went for £10.50. I could have outbid that.
Maybe one of our viewers bought it, and we're like, I'm gonna give them this as a gift.
I really wanted that.
Which one of the 3 viewers?
All 3 of them. Anyway, so welcome back to Adventure Bastards. For the viewers at home, this episode comes probably either only a few days after the last one, but for us, it's been about 6 months since we last recorded. So
6 years.
We did a live show in the meantime.
New house.
We moved to a new house. I now live with Frank here.
Trent.
Oh yeah, I'm called Frank.
Oh, yeah.
Who the fuck's Frank?
Askew didn't join us for the live show because he thinks live shows are lame.
I was ill.
Oh, you were ill. Both of them.
For both times.
Both of them. For both of them. Minami was different.
Yeah, there we go. But we're finally uploading new episodes, and we'd finally get back into recording them. So last we left the guys, they were out on the seas, outside on their way to Shanghai because
out on the seas, relaxed.
Yeah, just a relaxed journey, no problems there. Certainly didn't sink an entire ship, did we, Frank?
Who the hell's Frank? You keep saying that name.
Frank, who the hell is Frank?
So anyway, you guys spent probably about 4 or 5 days adrift. You've got there's two life rafts that escaped the ship, and you kind of
who's on mine?
Not the guy that you sacrificed everyone to save. He's definitely not on your boat.
You waited 6 months to give me shit for this. You've literally waited 6 months to give me shit for this. You haven't said, I've seen you multiple times, we've done live shows, and only today, now we're back on it, you're like, you fucked up, Frank.
Well, yeah.
But anyway, so you kind of go out at sea. The 2 rafts, you sort of cling them together so you guys can sort of have a little sort of sleepover party, sort of hang out together, to swap stories and stuff. You've got rations that are keeping you all alive, but they start to run thin, and you guys start to sort of lose health and slowly deteriorate a little bit over the days as you start to starve.
So why do we have full health?
We'll get to that. Jesus.
Well,
You're gonna lose
Spoilers, Johnny.
Spoilers.
Anyway, so you after about 5 or 6 days at sea, a ship comes to find you guys. It's actually specifically out looking for you guys.
Oh, how nice.
It's been
is that I forgot his name.
Help! Save us! This man destroyed the ship.
The ship was
Don't let him on board.
Yeah, I'll destroy this one as well.
Thankfully, the ship was arranged by your good friend Trent, who, having heard you guys were missing, arranged a search party through contacts he had in the area.
No.
What area?
the China Seas, I guess.
Ah.
Trent goes down well with those guys.
He goes down on Chinaman.
Well, I can't comment for him. He's not here to answer for that.
I don't get it, Johnny.
I'll send a telegram. And it's Jimmy.
Oh, okay, sorry. So anyway, you guys are thankfully rescued and then spend a few days on board this ship recuperating, being nursed back to health as you're them taken back to Shanghai for recovery.
I've just thought, which one of us has the closest contact to Trent now? Now we just sort of work for him. None of us are good friends with him, are we? Jimmy sort of knows him a bit.
Jimmy's the only one who actually knows him, probably.
Yeah, but Frank and Ross have I don't know if we've even met him, or we may have done a long time ago or something.
He put you in contact with him.
I definitely haven't.
Frank and Ross.
Vincent definitely hasn't. I don't know. I'm pointing in these random directions.
I believe he was friends with Ross because he was Ross was the guy that Trent put you in contact with.
Yeah.
So Ross and Jimmy are Ross is probably the closest friend. Jimmy only knows him because they've worked together, but they're not super close.
Very briefly.
Very briefly.
Yeah, we've experienced things. We've lost people.
Yeah. So.
Throwing knives.
Yep.
So as you guys get back to Shanghai, oh well, as you're going back, word sent back to Trent, and so as you arrive in Shanghai, you receive a telegram from Trent, firstly obviously being glad you guys are alive, and he's like, that's good, because he's really worried he'd have to find a new team.
Do you have the telegram?
I don't have it written. I should have written it, but I ran out of time.
Can
What's it say?
Carlo read it?
Do I have to write a telegram?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Watching a film and they get a letter and they read it, but they hear the voice of the person who's written it.
And it's slightly echoey.
Yeah.
Let me just change character 1 sec.
I'm gonna give you the. Oh god, he's changing.
Where does it go?
Is he gonna put on a suit or something?
Maybe, I don't know.
He's gonna take off his shirt and just put on a bow tie.
Has to be a hat.
It's a cardigan.
What's it?
No, it's a hat. It's a hat.
Oh yes, it's the hat.
I thought it was like a cardigan.
Is he gonna put on the black shirt and the scarf?
Gok Wan.
Check your Skype, Trent. Check your Skype, Trent.
Scribe.
Trip.
Scribe.
Right. I'm trying desperately.
Let me know when you start to read it.
Are you not red hot with that hat on?
I've just put it on.
Well.
So have we received the telegram now?
Yeah, give us a sec. I'm
Okay, hold on,
reading it,
just-
and it says Perrin's still typing. So
I'm still writing it. Yeah.
Okay. Tell me when you're
You
ready.
can start. You can start while I'm doing it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I'm reading.
For some reason, it's the first line is "Dear Adventure Bastards." Glad you were still alive. I've arranged a translator to meet you in Shanghai.
You're not reading it properly.
Yeah, come on. You gotta.
Fuck's
How did I
sake,
read
right.
it properly?
Dear Adventure Bastards, stop. Glad you are still alive. Stop. Have arranged a translator to meet you in Shanghai. Stop. Remember to check out the Stumbling Tiger and the yacht shop.
Yacht. The
Stop.
yacht.
Is this pause in the letter as well?
Who's this gay dude that's with you? With the long hair.
I'm trying to.
Oh,
find-
that's Andrew WK.
It's the yacht.
I'm getting a bit hot now. Can you hurry up and finish writing this letter, Perrin?
Okay, I've given you more lines.
Still believe Brady was still alive in Shanghai. Stop.
It was Brady.
Brady was. I'll get to that in a sec. Hold on.
I don't know why
Well, I
where's the
bet
scarf now. I just put
This
anything.
letter's shit.
Imagine you found a mankini before you found a scarf. Right, this pen looks good. So Stumbling Tiger, yes. And the yacht.
I've tracked the pen shipment to the Ho.
Tracked, not.
I've tracked the Penhu shipment to the Hofang warehouse in Shanghai. Stop.
Oh, fang.
I think maybe we should have written this letter before I slowly sort of did it. with
Maybe
the-
recap it.
Okay, well,
Oh,
tell me when you're done and we'll recap it. Maybe you should edit that out where we're sort of fumbling around.
No, it's great.
That's great, fantastic.
Is Perrin like one finger typing or something? He's taking it.
So just a-
Right, that's it. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, right, let me... Quick recap. Dear Adventure Bastard, stop. Glad you're still alive, stop. I've arranged a translator to meet you in Shanghai, stop. Remember to check out the Stumbling Tiger and the yacht shop. I mean, yacht. What?
Oh my
And
god.
It just says, and check out the yacht. It doesn't say what yacht what. Like,
I can recap for you, but you should know about a yacht already.
Okay. Elias still believed Brady was still alive in Shanghai. Stop. I've tracked the Penhu shipment to the Hofang warehouse in Shanghai. Stop. If Penhu and Brady are still alive in Shanghai, could be answer to what's going on here. Stop. Need to stop now. Scarf throttling me. Stop.
Need to stop now. Stop.
Stop. Over and out.
So to give you,
Hey guys, what did the letter say?
A lot. It said stop a lot. Like that's all I remember.
so to give you some context, the clues he's pointing at was you found in when you searched Jackson Elias's hotel originally, you found a matchbook of the Stumbling Tiger bar in Shanghai, but you also found a photograph of a boat that looked like it was in China somewhere with the name Dark Mistress written on the side of the boat.
Dark
I
Mistress.
don't remember the Dark Mistress.
But yeah, also when you Jack Brady was the because obviously this was all about the Carlisle expedition. Jack Brady was Carlisle's bodyguard that he took with him. But Jack Brady and Penhew were I can't remember Penhew's first name. But Penhew were both on the expedition, both supposedly dead. But you from Elias's notes, you found out that Brady was still alive, and when you were dealing with the Penhew Foundation in London, you when you threatened Gavigan, I think it was, he told you that Penhew was still alive and he was in Shanghai as well.
Jimmy's like, when did we do all this?
These are all things that have happened.
Oh gosh.
We've all got amnesia. This is great.
Yeah, it's not just me.
I remember stuff.
I remember
Oh, that's
stuff.
good.
It's hazy.
Is there any of this you want me to go?
Traumatizing experience on the ship.
Is there any of this you want me to go over again?
Nah.
I don't remember the ship with Vincent.
How can you not? I chucked you off of it.
You don't remember the ship with Vincent?
I remember the Desmond ship, but not
No,
the Vincent.
the Vincent ship with the. Well, everyone was asleep, and then that weird medallion thing he had it on your chest.
That was Desmond.
It wasn't.
Oh
No,
no, that was Vincent. Oh, am I still
God.
possessed?
No.
What?
Oh. I thought I got possessed.
You did.
Very
I tried to
briefly.
Uh-huh. And I kept the pendant.
Is it in your inventory?
I don't know.
Yes. Oh yes, it is pendant. Pendant. Look, Pyramid, I haven't changed it.
I haven't edited that episode yet, so I don't even remember the pendant. It was 6 months ago.
You got
Oh,
like,
I was
possessed.
badass.
Like stuck in his chest. And he was like, I don't remember how it ended though.
We cut it off, didn't we? It's like all veiny and shit.
Because it was gonna kill
what we
me.
done?
Anyway, the audience watched this like last week, even though it was 7 months for us. Let's see, for 7 months, we've forgotten everything.
So yeah, so you've got a bunch of clues to get going with, and you'll have someone meeting you. So I'm just double checking you guys are all right with the material.
Sure.
You might have to if we look confused, you might have to.
Which is gonna happen.
Just
a
keep
lot.
doing idea rolls all the time.
All right. So as you guys get off the boat, you're met by a young Chinese man who introduces himself as Li.
Eno.
What?
What?
Never mind.
Gino?
Eno.
Okay.
Oh.
He introduces himself as Li Wensheng. He says, pleasure to meet you. I was in contact with Trent. He said you guys needed a guide for the local area. And
Wow, your English is really good.
He says, well, I studied at Oxford, so.
I did expect you to have a slight accent.
He says, no, I worked that away. In fact, I practiced to get a slightly northern British accent.
Oh, so what did you sound like before?
I couldn't even remember now.
It must have been difficult working on a slightly northern accent while being in Oxford.
Yeah, well, that was the thing.
By a
What I did was I surrounded myself by other northern students at Oxford.
Oh.
It's finally. I
Very
understand.
good. Very good.
For the audience who don't know what the hell this is about, the guy's been trying to get me to do a racist Chinese accent.
Oh, not racist. Just a
No, just a Chinese accent.
Yeah, just accurate Chinese accent.
Yeah. Why
And
does that
it's
be
not
racist?
happening. It's not happening. So.
Is it not racist if we get Johnny to do it?
Yeah.
Let's move on from the silly accents.
The boundaries are getting pushed.
How about if we get
It's alright. Parents just edit it all out.
how about if we get like 500 views on this one, next episode, Perrin has to do the accent.
Most episodes get 500.
No, most episodes get like 12 views. It doesn't matter. Anyway, come on, let's keep things moving.
Hey,
Yes, we need a guide for the area.
He says, so anything I can help you with? Do you guys want to get a hotel? What do you guys want to do? I'm here to help.
have we literally just been?
We're
rescued?
like we've like come. Oh no, yeah. Trent picked us up in his fucking. Well, he didn't, but that big boat. How long have we been at sea for? Was like.
For like,
Can I have some food?
6 months.
there was food. There was food on the boat that recovered you.
Have we received our medical treatment?
Well, that was the thing. I actually said already that you guys spent days recovering as you traveled. The boat traveled back to Shanghai, so that's why you guys are at full health, and that's why you guys are all well rested. You guys have just
Dr. Pepper.
You guys have just got off the docks essentially at Shanghai, and you're here with the translator. Essentially, you're going to need this guy because very few people locally are going to speak English.
This is where like you bring in another person, another webcam pops up. Hey, camera.
Oh, yeah.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm your translator.
There we go. Yeehaw.
Right. So what do you guys want to do?
Yeah, get a hotel, I guess.
Get a hotel, get some booze in us, you know.
Get
Get some
turned.
cigars. Get some,
Turd.
let's get some like properly nice tailored suits.
Oh, I knew you were gonna go there.
I would love like a Chinese suit.
Exactly.
One of
They're
those.
like
Remember what we're here for, guys.
suits.
I don't.
So Li Wen takes you. Says if you follow me, there's actually one nearby, and he takes you to a guest house, which is reasonably like the building's a little bit run down, but it's clean. It doesn't seem to be filled with like pests or anything like that. You can't see there's an old woman at the desk, and Li Wen speaks to them for you and arranges you guys to stay and as long as you need to. He
Can you, can we hear you speak some Chinese? Chinesely.
no.
He's very shy about it.
He whispers.
He's out the room before he's still out.
He whispers to this woman.
He Chinese whispers.
Fucking hell. 6 months and the banter has gone to shit.
Yeah. So
I
anyway,
think this is inevitable.
yeah, inevitable.
So you guys have 2 rooms shared between you. I think it's the usual setup of Frank and Ross and Jimmy and Vincent sharing.
Actually, I'm a badass now.
Oh,
Jimmy's
what? Why do I have to
badass,
share with him?
I don't think that's the normal setup at all, Perrin. I don't think that's normal at all.
Yeah, because
It's Frank and Ross are mates.
Ross are mates from before.
Can I get a
Uh,
separate room for
Um,
myself?
you can't afford it, although Vincent probably could.
I want to share with Lee.
Can I just chuck him out of the room?
We're just gonna sleep, Jimmy. It's fine.
Well, I am.
I mean, you can beg Vincent to get his own room because he can afford it, but you can't be throwing money
Well,
around.
no, I was just gonna beat him up.
You can't beat Vincent. I've got the pendant.
He's like, you look for it, like
I've got like a
the pendant.
pendant. I'll just drill it in my chest again.
Can I just throw him out the room like I threw him off a boat?
Can we just get you a throw roll?
For God's sakes, you guys.
I'm gonna just nail this guy. Just.
As long as I'm not there.
Okay, so you go to grab him and throw him, and you actually trip up over your own feet and fall flat on your face.
And fall asleep.
It falls on Vincent.
Li Wen comes through and asks if you guys are happy with your rooms.
Yes.
No.
Very much so.
No.
He takes Jimmy's no as a yes and says, "Do you guys want to get started?"
This English is terrible.
He wants to know if you guys want to get started today or you want to sleep for the night or what you want to do.
We don't gotta
Well, we're
sleep.
full health, so we can just get cracking right now.
I said, "Okay, well,
What time are we on?
it's let me see, probably about 1 in the afternoon."
Okay.
So,
They're ahead of us. Why would we go to sleep?
well, he doesn't know if you're jet lagged, you know.
Jet
He said, but anyway, he says, where would you guys like to go? I'll take you wherever you need.
So what were our options again?
Stumbling tiger.
Yeah, there was like a bar. There was a boat. There was.
The dark mistress.
That's the boat.
There's the
There
whole
was,
thing.
there was somewhere where the crates had been taken or something. That was the other one.
Hope
Well,
Fang.
Frank still has the a copy of the thing if you need it.
Oh, let me get my notes out.
Is it in the same cupboard as Trent?
Right, okay, let me read the note. Right, translate. Check out the stumbling tiger and the yacht. Elias still believed Brady was still alive in Shanghai. He's tracked the penny shipment to Hofang warehouse. So we've got the warehouse, the yacht, and the stumbling tiger.
Oh, so I remembered everything. Amazing.
Could be answer to it. Yeah. So there are options. That's what Trent says.
Bars are cool.
Bars
Oh, should we get at the bar, have a few drinks,
We
and
can get drunk, get some Asian
Turns.
honeys. No, I'm joking.
There was a PS on the thing that you obviously didn't read before.
Psst.
Oh yeah, I definitely didn't read it. It seems to be
It's folded
appearing
over.
on
It's
the bottom
folded
of the
over. You
letter.
know.
Oh, hang on. Something on the other side that's still appearing slowly.
It's magic ink.
Magic.
Oh, there it is. P.S. If you get stuck, maybe the local newspaper or museum might help. Stop.
As in, you know, this is actually more a reminder that you guys can and can always in Call of Cthulhu actually do research at the local newspapers or like local culture centers to try and find things related to what you're actually investigating. You kind of have to go there with an agenda, but you can actually find information that might help you. That's all.
Well, what do you guys want to do then? Because
Let's go to the bar.
Let's go to the bar.
Bah.
booze isn't legal over here, is it?
It's fine. It's fine.
Woo!
Bah, 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 bah.
Let's go get hammered and then go to the newspaper.
I want a Chinese takeaway.
Ow. So anyway,
That's just a takeaway here.
so you guys,
Johnny.
so Mr. Li Wencheng asks, so do you guys wouldn't want to go to the Stumbling Tiger Bar then?
Yes,
All right.
please.
Can you describe how every pub has a little picture outside? What's
Yeah,
this?
well, hold on, you're not even there yet.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Getting excited.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
So he lines up a bunch of 3 rickshaws outside for you guys to get taken through the streets and travel through. It's kind of like a period of upheaval in Shanghai. There's a lot of unrest, and you can see like lots of protests and picket lines, and people just sort of a lot of very disgruntled populace essentially in the streets shouting angrily as you go past, and they sort of look suspiciously over at a group of Americans traveling through, but don't try to impede you in
White
any way.
people!
It's,
I'm
I mean,
British.
You're still white, mate.
I'm sure I'm British. Am I
Are
British?
you? I don't know. You made your shit, Gary.
Hold on. Whoa, hold on.
It'll say on your character
I'm
sheet.
sure I was British. London! I'm from Plymouth! London! Yeah, we were in London, that's where you met. I'm Cockney.
Okay.
Good
Well,
for you, mate.
I don't think they can tell anyway from the rickshaw.
You sound like you're from London.
Realize my character's meant to be Canadian.
A boot.
End of every sentence.
So you guys head through the streets just to the northeast of the confluence of the Wangpu and Suqiao rivers. There's a district of bars, gambling dens, and flower girl houses.
Wangpu?
Yes, Wangpu.
Wangpu River.
Yeah.
Take a swig.
Okay, it's a real place.
I think I'm just making this up. But yeah, there's kind of like an area there where basically all of the Americans basically things set up for Americans and the likes basically in the country. And so it's from the address on the matchbox at 10 Lantern Street is the Stumbling Tiger Bar, identified by both Chinese and English signs, and by the image of a drunken tiger tripping over a stone.
Aww. Can we all get Stumbling Tiger tattoos?
We could not find Wangpo River, Shanghai. Okay, never
I
mind.
don't like the way you were staring at the
Yeah,
camera.
staring into the camera.
Staring into my soul.
Oh, I was reading that it's because it's just the address the address bar of the browser's right next to the camera.
Sure
I'm
it is.
staring. There we go. Okay, I've got a map. Here we go. I've got Shanghai. I will navigate.
But you see, if you've got a map, you see the Suqiao and the Wangpu join.
I've seen that happen before. But
I'll show you my simpler map because it's gonna make this clearer.
Oh yeah,
Is it
really
is it
clear.
like-
So this is the poo one,
oh yeah, okay. I
and
see
this
it,
is the
I see
other
it.
one, and you're about where they join basically.
Oh, cool. Near the Broadway. Oh, it's gone. Broadway Mansions Hotel Shanghai. Is that where we are?
I don't think that exists yet.
We started
Yeah.
our business venture.
So we're near the Wadai.
Wadai.
Well, we're near the Waibaidu Bridge.
Yeah, I'm not sure Google Maps is going to help this much.
I feel cultured.
Okay. Right. Okay, so you're at the bar.
What'll it be, guys? I'll get this one.
He says to the external door of the bar.
Oh, wait till we get inside so you can buy that drink. You awkward man.
What's the layout? Do we see doors, windows,
Hopefully there's doors.
like saloon doors? I don't know what was around.
There's a single door and a covered window.
Covered window, you said.
As in, you can't see through it. Yeah.
Dubious.
You first.
I'll lead the way. Boom.
I stick out my leg to try and trip him over.
I'm from London.
Can you give me ask you? Can you give me a dex roll, please?
Oh my god, am I gonna have to
Gonna get
dodge a
attacked
big
as soon as he gets to
sword?
the door.
No, because Johnny just tried to trip you over.
Oh god damn it!
As he's
I just step clean over.
Yeah, you just step over it. You see his foot.
Johnny looks like a fool. Trying to get me
They all
twice.
have to do it.
No, because he was only Jimmy was only trying to trip over Vincent.
How
Oh,
big's
right.
his leg? So I just open the door.
Yeah, just step inside. You boldly step
Like Dark
inside
Souls.
to a single dank-looking room. It's it's the only other door inside is this door that's obviously leads to an even dirtier toilet.
Dank as hell in here.
The room is kind of it's a large room, but it's very dirty and it's not very well lit. There's green and magenta posters of Chinese singers and film stars all over the walls. The light
sounds like my room.
Dank.
The light inside is both harsh and inadequate.
Very descriptive. Harsh and inadequate.
That's what it says.
Sounds like
me.
Dank.
Oh.
Dank memes.
Dank.
The decades of cigarette smoke and mistrized spittoons have given the air a heavy, damp, mouldering quality.
Why are we here?
What information?
Oh,
The-
we meant to go next door in the nice place.
Behind the sort of makeshift bar is a sort of grumpy-looking guy, and the only other customer at the moment is a
Girl.
drunk Japanese guy,
In a
Is his name
schoolgirl
Ino?
outfit.
but with a big with a big grin.
Zeno.
He's leaning over. He's
I know
leaning.
you know, you know.
He's leaning over a table with a big grin on his face and a bottle in his hand. That's the only other
Oh,
customer in
big
the bar.
grid turns us.
Turned.
He turned as fuck.
Right, I want 5 penis wines, please. Do they do that kind of stuff then?
What?
Penis wine? I thought they drank penis wine in China.
So
Like animal penis wine.
Oh, okay, that makes everything.
Google
Oh,
Chinese penis
God.
wine.
Okay.
What do you got, barkeep?
well, the barkeep doesn't understand English.
Yeah, so what does he say?
So Li Wen says, "You want me to ask for what?"
Penis wine.
I don't think it's that type of bar.
I like the way you leaned in as well.
There you go. There's penis wine.
Oh.
I'll make a note of that link as well for you.
See, there we go.
Yeah.
Lee says, "I don't think they'll have it. I can ask if you want."
I'd rather you didn't. Just ask what they've got, please.
Penis wine, beer.
Do you drink, Lee?
No, he says, "I'm a devout Christian. I don't touch poison."
Yes or no would have been suffice.
Why?
He
Why?
gives you a very angry look.
Why?
Why what?
Why is he a devout Christian? So,
Because of
let's
God
not
and
get
that.
into this now.
I was at Oxford studying, wasn't I?
He says that it's, Shanghai's a city of many vices, and he's known many a man to lose themselves here, and he's determined not to become one of them.
Not to become a man.
He looks angry at you. Yeah.
Find out what the barkeep's got.
Yeah,
Might
what's
even buy
hap-
the Japanese fella one.
What?
Getting his good side.
Or the random dude.
Oh, they said
Yeah.
they've mainly got beers and whiskies.
Let's have a
Beer.
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 I remember lately, I don't drink, do I?
Oh yeah, you don't.
Do I?
Sparkling spritzer for you then.
Sparkling water.
Yeah, sparkling water.
J2O.
Like
So Lee gets water for him and Ross, and gets beers for the other three of you.
I want a whiskey.
Oh
Oh.
my
It's
god.
like a child. I want in a whiskey.
He goes back
Not London anymore, son.
and gets you a whiskey instead. Then the barman looks annoyed to be swapping out the beer for a whiskey, but does it anyway.
I'll take his beer.
It's already gone back to the bar.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Ask for it again. Actually, I will have that beer. You just pour down the drain.
Lee looks annoyed at you and goes back and gets the beer back.
Jimmy doesn't want the beer.
At this point, the bar staff is just staring daggers at you.
What, me?
All of
Surely it
you.
should be him.
All of you.
Why me?
The Perry of fucking menaces.
Well, as
Get
far as
on with
the bartender doesn't know which one of you is causing all this mess, but he just knows that you guys are in a menace.
Came here for a reason, boys. Come on.
What are we asking for here?
I don't know.
Oh, my birthplace was Beijing.
What's his name? Was
I thought you had amnesia.
Jackson Elias was here.
That's what it
Oh,
says on
yes,
this
yes,
piece
yes.
of paper. I
I
I
found
had the
the
matchbox from here.
Oh, my birth certificate.
Does Lee want to ask about Jay Elias?
He speaks to the bartender. The bartender, I should probably tell you his name actually. The bartender is Fergus Chum.
Fergus? My name's Fergus Chum.
And I don't speak English.
He says
what a name.
he says he doesn't recall a Jackson Elias.
Oh, what about? Who was his bodyguard?
Brady.
Jack Brady.
That was Penhugh's bodyguard.
Oh,
But we could still ask about Brady. Brady Bunch.
Do you ask-
That's about Penhu.
Do you ask about Brady or Penhue? What do you want to do?
Penhu, I guess.
He doesn't know the name Penhue.
Brady.
I says, "Oh yeah, Brady, good customer here. He doesn't, but he hasn't seen him in a while though. I think he might have left Shanghai."
That's right. Haven't seen him in a while. He's probably fucking left.
Well, yeah. He said he was quite a regular, but he hasn't seen him around lately, so he must be out of town.
Did he live here? Like,
Oh, he says he must have been because he was in all the time. So he's
like what? How long? Like a year? Like less than a year? Like, how long has he been a regular for?
about 6 months.
The poor translator. Just imagining him.
Who's
Well,
this guy on the end here? Point at the Japanese fella.
Smiler.
He says, "Oh, that's it's so gay." He says he's
So gay.
it's so gay.
He's so gay. He did the accent.
It was Captain Isoge, and he's
is that for real?
yes, Captain
Did
Isoge.
you-
He's so
Captain is
gay.
so gay.
Was he a seaman?
He says you'd have to speak to him yourself. But
No, he's just first mate.
he says, yeah, but that's it. That's Isoge. He's a regular here.
Offer him a penis wine.
Isoge sees you're talking about him and sort of drunkenly like waves his bottle around.
At least,
Whoa!
at least,
His
at
penis
least it's
wine
in
bottle.
bottle.
What a guy.
He's having a fantastic time. What's he drinking?
Yeah.
I don't want to know.
Minus one.
Hello, do the thing.
What thing? Do the thing.
Who's Carlo?
Frank, do the thing.
Frank, do the thing.
No. You can't force these. You can't force comedic genius.
Anyway,
Are we
Does
talking
it-
to
does
So
it-
Gay?
is it?
Is so gay.
Do we need to speak to Soge?
He's so gay.
I'm not
Does
being
he-
rude. Just
Does he speak like really good English as well?
No, I mean he's Japanese, and but he just
Oh,
speaks
so,
Chinese.
so Japanese people can't speak English, huh?
Soge-san.
No.
Oh.
No, they can't.
He speaks rough Chinese enough to speak to your translator.
Oh, this can be. Hello.
Ask about. I guess is Brady
know
that
the
big
guy?
of an interest or?
Yeah, we can ask.
Well, he's the bodyguard, so it will lead us.
Yeah.
To... Thank you. Is that making a weird noise for you guys?
What?
Okay.
So can we ask if he knows him?
You ask. You're speaking to Soge.
Konnichiwa.
Captain Isoge.
He's he sort of stumbles around his chair, he's like, "Hey guys!" And you kind of try to talk to him, but mostly he just keeps waving the beer bottle at you.
Okay. That's great.
He's a
I
moron.
give my second beer to him.
Okay, you give him the second beer, and then he gets very happy. He sort of starts to like drink at it, but most of it ends up down him rather than in him.
This guy's gonna be a badass, I can tell.
And let's get rid of this picture of the penis while I'm out of the screen. There we go. It was distracting.
But any questions you ask him about Brady, he just sort of shakes his head and is like, "Oh no.
Does he say it in a way that's like, no, or is it like, no, that's suspicious? Can we judge by his body language?
You'd have to.
Psychology.
Have any of you got psychology?
Yes, I do. Yes, no, me. Dibs me first.
Okay.
Wait. Yes, that's good, isn't it?
Hold on a second.
Oh, it's your psychology.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Okay, your psychology tells you that he's not drunk and he's pretending to be.
Oh!
I knew it.
You can kind of tell from his movements that his reflexes are too quick, and that he's it all seems too practiced and kind of like deliberate, and that his drunken actions are more facade than anything.
What a douche.
Can we ask him how much?
Can I
he's
tell
drunk?
them so they know, like, or do they? Just...
You can, because you can probably whisper it or whatever, you know.
I don't think he's drunk. Can you hear me? No.
You kidding? Look at him! Look at him!
Right.
And he's grinning away. He's like, "Whoa!"
Can you tell us?
I'm
Can you tell us
drunk.
if he can actually understand us?
Oh, yeah. Why am I whispering? He doesn't speak. Oh, unless he's faking and he does speak English.
Yeah.
What if he's Brady?
Oh, plot twist. No, because the barkeeper knows me, isn't
Yeah, the barkeeper just tell us.
They're all
And
on the same
Brady's
team.
American,
Yeah.
I think, or maybe British. He's either British or American, but he's not.
Well, I guess I could just say it out loud in English without saying names.
Wait. Can we find out what's in that other room first, in case he kicks off?
It's a toilet.
Oh, is this? Oh.
I mean, you can go to the toilet
Might be
if you
some
want.
penis wine in there. Drinking out.
I'm being flushed off.
Okay, that would have been amazing.
Drop it is.
I should have thought of that when you were asking for penis wine. I could have had him point to the toilet.
Misunderstood.
Okay, let's mess with him.
So shall I say something?
Wait, no. He's pretending he's really drunk, yeah?
Let's just knock him out.
Okay.
Whoa!
Well, he's obviously
No,
like spying on us or
No,
something.
let's just play a prank on him, okay? I'm gonna finish my beer. I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'm gonna piss in my bottle. Then I'm gonna give him my beer, and he won't know the difference. And he'll drink it and be like, "What the fuck is this?" And we'll be like, "Ha!"
I like it.
What?
I
This is a
guess.
roundabout.
I love it.
Okay,
We slap him.
are we doing this? Are we doing the piss
Yeah.
bottle?
It's in the bottle plan.
Yeah.
All right. So
We
Jimmy,
could be an ally if we don't make
Hey.
drink piss.
Yeah, well, he's lying to us. We're lying to him, and then we'll make friends after it. But
What if he's got like a samurai sword?
Yeah, what if he cuts you up?
I got a shotgun.
my martial
Do you have
arts.
weapons?
Yeah, I got them all back. I asked at the start.
Oh yeah.
I've got the pendant.
Gonna go-
I'll devour his soul. Acting sober around
Why did
me.
you just roll?
Right.
Why did Aaron just roll?
right? So anyway, so you give him a bottle of piss.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Excellent.
He loves it.
He does the same thing he did before, where he pulls it up to his mouth and tries to. He's gonna pour it down himself, but like a bunch of it like splashes across his mouth, and he starts spluttering and coughing, and like he realizes it's piss, and he just like stands up angrily and starts shouting at you guys in Japanese.
So he doesn't speak English at all, secretly.
Well, he would probably shout in his own tongue.
And I say, "Nan desu ka?"
We're not playing those games because I can't speak enough Japanese to play.
Daijobu.
At this point, Lee's like, "What the hell are you guys doing?"
Go on, Jimmy.
Don't ask fucking me. You talk to piss boy over here.
Yeah, piss boy.
I can't believe
That's
that.
you, Jimmy. You're piss boy.
Still the
shout.
wild card, Jimmy.
Name. Piss boy.
You're super quiet, Kieran. By the way, your mic's like over here.
Piss boy. That's what you
He's a
say.
boy. That's better.
This guy just drank piss
Lee's like, "I can see that. Why did you do that?"
because he's pretending to be drunk.
Pretending. He looks pretty drunk to me.
Yeah,
Really
he's
drunk
not.
right now, shouting at us?
Yeah.
Can I push him like enough that would knock a drunk person over?
You can give me a strength roll if you want.
Well, I'm a
Why are
naughty-
we bullying this
Because
Japanese guy?
he's being a
I'm not like. I'm just like shoving his shoulder a bit. Like you know what I mean? Like
Give me a strength roll if you want to push him.
I think that's good enough.
No, it's not. Your strength's really low.
Oh mother. Oh,
He's really strong, this big.
break my arm on him. Oh.
All right, so you go to push him over. He grabs your hand and like slams you to the floor.
Oh, bang! Hold it!
At this point,
Nope.
at this point, what's his fucking name? Fergus starts shouting in Chinese that what the fuck are you guys doing?
I'm not gonna help Frank because he deserved it. He pushed the dude.
nothing. We're just.
I'm the bad guy.
Oh, Jimmy's the bad guy.
Bad guy. He made him drink piss.
Why am I the bad guy?
Now don't help him up.
Why am I the bad guy?
Let him drink piss.
I
Hey.
guess I'll help Frank up.
All right, you help Frank up, but
I'm not
but,
being pinned down or anything.
but right now there's a three-way shouting match between yeah, you're not pinned down. Three-way shouting match between Fergus, Isoge, and Lee. Lee's trying to apologise for you guys and says that you're foreigners who don't know what you're doing, while the other two are having a big argument between them about stuff that you don't necessarily understand or know. You have escalated this situation perfectly.
I'm running in case the cops come.
Shut up.
Cops.
Cops.
Are you out then, Vince?
He's pulled it. I'm out of what?
Are you leaving?
Are you running?
Oh, I don't want to leave. Well, maybe we should. We found
I
out
went, I,
really.
went, I went deaf momentarily. What I miss?
So yeah, as I said, there's a three-way shouting match. What are you guys doing?
Watching?
Yeah, let's
What-
wait. Let's wait.
Why
Till,
were you pretending to be sober, Captain?
He claims ignorance and says he doesn't have any idea what you're talking about. And at this point,
man can just fucking
Fergus is asking for you guys to leave.
Bullshit. I don't say that. I think we should leave.
Wow,
guy's tough. You see what he did to
this
Frank?
Shanghai adventure is going amazingly so far.
Let's leave and follow that drunk cunt because he's obviously spying on us, and I didn't think.
Andrew's spying on us. He was here when we came here.
Oh,
We're spying on him.
maybe one of us is a fucking traitor.
Probably Vincent. Where is he?
He's below you there. Yeah.
Is that way?
Yeah. We're good. We
I
got it.
love playing the villain. What are you tickling there, Johnny? Oh, you stick the finger up.
Elbow drop.
So we grab onto Lee. We don't want to leave him behind.
Lee.
Yeah, Lee is mortified, by the way.
Understandably.
Is Frank still like pinned down?
No.
No, Vincent helped him up.
Right.
Nice guy.
We'll talk to Lee outside. We'll calm him down and explain what happened there.
All right.
What
well,
was the justification for any of this?
He was. He.
like Ross with it.
Explain to him what happened. I'm sorry.
Right. So where are we now? Are we outside?
Yeah, you're out. You're outside. You stood outside the bar.
Give our apologies to everyone else except for that lying Japanese guy, and then back out.
So does Lee say anything when we get outside? We're just like, well, that was nice.
Well, Lee doesn't know what to say. Lee has similar expression to what Ross does right now. Just like, what the fuck?
The guy was fishy. He was lying to us. So
He's fishy, so you poured piss down him and then tried to knock him over.
No.
Oh, my shove was meant to be a push on the shoulder.
Hey,
It's like
we didn't pour. We didn't pour piss on him. He poured it on himself, technically.
He's not super impressed by your technicalities.
See, my idea then was to push him, and a drunk person would fall over.
Well,
But he slammed me to the ground, and you guys should have been like, aha. But instead you were like, ha ha ha, look at him, he pinned him down, ha.
Who's the drunk one?
Well, anyway, yeah, he's fishy. There's something.
He says, all right. He says almost everyone in this town's going to be fishy to you guys. You're going to have to be a bit more delicate than this.
Is there fishmen?
he's
He's like, everyone's going to be fishy to you. You were like, what do you know, Lee?
Don't worry.
That is your real name? Fishicus?
Our actions were justified. We knew he was lying.
He says, what Lee says to you is that even if there's going to be a lot of people who are going to lie to you while you're in town, especially as a bunch of foreigners that people don't know.
Why would someone pretend to be drunk?
He says he probably wanted to keep an edge, so so he could keep an eye on people. Who knows what he was in there waiting for? It didn't have to have been you guys.
I say we follow him.
It just seems a bit, coincidental that,
I reckon that guy had info, and he was like, oh shit.
Lee understands why you guys did what, even though he thinks you're a bit crazy and maybe reckless. But his point is that maybe you guys just need to keep things calm. Yeah.
Well,
Hey, we didn't
Jimmy's
stop.
like, oh, let's piss in a bottle and give it to him.
Hey,
And
we
then
didn't
you're
stop
like, that's a great idea. And then afterwards, you're like, you guys need to calm the fuck down. It's
Well,
like,
no. There's a difference
Shut up,
between
Lee.
there's a difference between me, Lee, and Perrin and Lee here. Is that I'm playing
can't
both.
tell difference. You sound
Me and Paris.
similar. You both sound like you're slightly from the north of England, but you know.
But Perrin will let you do anything stupid. Lee will then admonish you for it.
Yeah, true. Okay.
And then you put two together.
Yeah, but sometimes it sounds like Perrin's talking through Lee.
Yes.
Yeah, when we joined the
Then
call.
Lee's like, you guys have to calm down. It's like, is this Lee? Does Perrin want us to carry on going nuts, or is Perrin using Lee?
In all honesty, I'm happy to engage in constant stupidity, but
yeah.
Lee is trying to at least point you in a direction where things might move forward.
Okay, so should we tell this guy? Is he suspicious enough, or should we move on? Because he was suspicious as fuck. He might have info that we want. He pretended to be drunk to hide it.
Who else has disguise skill? Why don't we dress up as Chinese people and go inside?
How the fuck would we dress up as Chinese people?
I don't know. Like, I'm not being like, but how do you dress
Let's
up?
just go freaking. I can't even say it.
We stand out far too much.
Let me get my
If
makeup
we
bag.
my disguise skill is God tier.
Can you disguise me? Because I'm already.
I'm not a makeup artist. I'm a disguiser.
Well, you come across as one.
If you want to go back in disguise, you can. You're going to have to. I mean, Lee will.
Right, let's just send Vincent in. It'll be suspect 4 people like, hello. We are from who can't speak fucking
I can pretend
Chinese.
to be- have I
So
got
then
language
one
skills?
Cockney guy going in there.
Yeah, but
Send Lee in. Send Lee in to apologise. But nah, because
I don't have
let's
to be
just tail the
disguised.
fucker. Let's just tail him.
I will
Find
point out.
who-
Let me just explain though. You can go back in disguise, but you still won't speak Chinese.
Yeah.
my listen skill is
Let's send
incredible.
Vincent in.
You can. Yeah, you will be able to listen with crystal clarity, like in HD audio, a language you don't understand.
This sounds really bad.
Lee.
I've got very high charm and very high fast talk. If I talk fast enough,
You
Oh my
won't sound Chinese.
but I'm with Lee. I can pretend to be dumb. Like
I'll
You don't need to pretend.
hold on. Let me check Lee's disguise skill because you both need to be in disguise to pull
This
this
is
off.
gonna-
Not necessarily, because you can go back in with Lee. Lee can apologise and pretend he's with someone who wasn't with before.
sorry
like-
about those bell ends out there.
What's
Say
disguise?
he's a tour guide. Poor Lee.
Oh,
Drag Lee into-
this isn't going to work.
He can die.
Just Lee's disguise skill is 5% because it's base, so I don't
Oh,
think. it would-
Lee, have you never dressed up once in your life? Jeez.
They don't have Halloween here. Actually, they do.
He probably. Oh, I was going to say something very odd.
What? What? Yeah. What kind of captain was is so gay?
You never found out.
Can we get
Space
information from
captain.
someone else about him?
Oh, he wasn't.
Such as the library or the museum.
Wait, he wasn't in uniform. you think, then?
Was he in uniform?
It was no, it wasn't in uniform.
Big sea captain's hat on.
Maybe I could get him to talk to us by fighting for his respect.
What?
You know,
You going with another bottle of piss?
a battle of warriors, and then I'll gain his respect and honor.
This is fucking stupid. Why don't we just tail him?
But what if he never leaves the bar?
Well, he obviously doesn't drink.
Yeah, I just turn to step outside, and we'll have
Like, it was such a good clue finding out that he wasn't drunk, and we just cocked it up.
We pissed him off.
Because there's obviously a plot point that we need to explore here.
Well, I could sneak back in and pretend I need the toilet or something. I don't. It's an excuse to get in.
Okay, I say we either tail or I fight him.
Let's just wait outside and see if someone goes in or if he comes out.
We could apologize.
Let's just wait and see what the fuck happens if he comes
Yeah.
out.
All right.
All right. You don't have to wait long. He comes out of the bar.
Scream.
He immediately clocks the five of you bickering in the street, and he goes and he walks off down an alleyway, and he just walks off down an alleyway.
We tailing him?
Yes.
No one walks down alleyways, so stop bickering.
As you walk down the alleyway, you see that he's standing there smoking, looking towards you guys.
This guy, fuck off.
How would he? Why?
Turns around.
Basically,
Let's
he
just beat the shit out of him.
basically he walked in the alleyway and immediately stopped, basically, and turned and started smoking and was looking
Well, we
towards you
wouldn't
guys.
walk into the alleyway. We'd be like from the other side of the street.
But no, okay. I'll be more explicit. He was looking for you guys. So as soon as you guys
He's
approached,
following us. Shit.
Inception.
I hope he's like secret police.
Let's lead him down the garden path and beat the shit out of him.
Lead. Say hello.
No, don't. That's not even Chinese.
What? The guy speaks
He
like.
goes, hello.
What are you talking about? What?
You said, Lee, say hello. He just goes,
Yeah, obviously. Oh.
what? He's following us. Why are we trying to communicate with him? Let's lead him down an alleyway and then catch him.
Because he's waiting for us.
No, he's not.
Yeah, has he lit up the cigarette, Perrin?
he's smoking. He's smoking, looking at you.
Damn it! I would have offered him a light. We would have been on good terms.
I don't understand. Following us, or is he just waiting to talk to us? Like,
No, it looks like he's waiting for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go and speak to him.
all
He
right.
could be
Exactly.
a good guy.
That's what I mean.
Takes like half an hour to get one bit of info.
So
So good.
That's
Well
us.
done.
so you guys gonna go talk to him?
Yes.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
What do you want to say?
Hello.
He just looks at you.
No, Lee says that.
Yeah, but he still looks just says.
What do we want to ask him?
We're sorry.
Your deal? What's your deal? No, don't apologise.
Yeah, I'm not apologising.
I'm sorry.
Mate, you
Leave
smell
to
like
us.
piss.
What's going on here?
He says you guys seem like trouble. He says you guys seem like trouble.
Well, you seem suspicious as all hell.
It says everyone in Shanghai is here with their own agenda.
Like pretending to be drunk on their own in a bar. Like,
He says I'll give you guys credit for seeing through it. Most people wouldn't, and fewer would get away with pouring piss down me and still be walking away alive.
Hey,
well, there is 4 of us, but
I
okay.
knew he was
Hey.
badass.
we didn't pour piss on you.
Don't translate that, Lee. We thought it was customary to hand a bottle of piss to the people you are trying to make friends with in this country. You just poured it down yourself. We were like, whoa, dude.
He says
I'm looking at the map. Which alleyway are we in?
the one on the right.
Ooh.
What map?
He's got Google Maps. I
Oh,
think
his
it's-
map.
Yeah. He says
I'm not going to try and pronounce that.
he says what do you guys want with Brady?
We're investigating the Penhu expedition.
The Carlisle expedition.
That's one, sorry.
Oh, you know more than us.
Carlisle
Overseer.
expedition.
He thinks about that for a minute. He vaguely recalls the Carlisle expedition, but he's not familiar with it. He says okay. What's the deal with the Carlisle expedition?
Well, we don't have exact details, but we had an
can't
acquaintance of ours killed over it over trying to get information on it.
This is what you think Brady has information?
Hopefully.
He says, okay, well, I'm looking for Brady too, but nothing to do with that. He
You
says,
want him dead.
no, he says, he just has something I'm looking for, and if you guys can help me find it, then great. If not, don't stand in my way.
Who are you?
He says, it's okay.
Don't have to tell me twice.
What are you a captain of?
My heart.
He says I'm not. He says I'm not a captain anymore, but everyone still calls me Captain Isoge.
Will them join the crew? He's a badass.
So why was he pretending to be drunk? Just for the fucking crack, like.
He says that basically he knew Brady drank in that bar, and was waiting to see if he could find anything out. He was trying to lie low by going there and acting drunk.
Taking the piss.
And I guess then 4 Americans walk in, suddenly he thinks Brady.
Well, you mentioned him. You mentioned him to him. You said Brady to him, so, and then you gave him a bottle of piss.
Oh, we said it to the bartender, didn't we?
No, you said it to him as well.
Oh, okay.
So do you have any
Interesting.
leads on him at the minute or not?
This is not at the minute. This is oh, hold on a second. I'm just double checking what he knows, but I don't think he knows a lot at the moment. He says, look, if you find anything and you cooperate with me, I'll help you any way I can. I'm not interested in anything to do with this Carlisle expedition. I'm just looking to retrieve something that Brady has, and if you help me with that, I'll help you any way I can. So.
His tune's changed.
Don't pour piss down me again, and he says that quite seriously.
We didn't pour piss down.
He says, stop that.
Right. Okay. So we found a dude who's also looking for Brady. That's all we found so far.
That's good stuff.
Right. Let's have a look at this letter again. Hofang Warehouse has the Penhue shipment.
What was supposed to be on the boat again?
They're dark
Trent didn't say. He
mistress.
just said to check out the yacht.
Yeah, remember you found a photo of a boat in Shanghai on in Elias's.
Oh, yeah.
Should we go to the yacht next?
Yeah, we might need some
Sure.
suits though.
Wetsuits.
I thought,
Underneath normal
What's important about the Penhue shipment? Do we have any idea what is there?
suits being shipped. Yeah.
I'll just give you a recap. Is when you were in London, you were dealing with the Penhue Foundation, and and he was sending shipments of equipment to Shanghai. And initially you didn't know why he was sending all this gear, but he admitted to you when you cornered him that he was sending stuff to actually, I forget his first name, Penhue himself, who's supposed to be dead on the expedition. That's who he's sending the gear to.
What kind of gear is it?
It was all like you looked in the boxes at one point, I believe, in London, and it was like metal plating, wires, computing, well, primitive computing equipment. But it was like
Random
technology, not computing equipment, like technology. It was gear. It wasn't all like Cthulhu kind of artifact level stuff. It was a lot of weird stuff being shipped out there.
Interesting.
Interesting.
Right, so what do you want to do? Do you want to check out this yacht, or do you want to check out the shipment? I'm a bit jet lagged.
I'm not sure what we need.
Any
The
leads
yachts.
to- the shipments are going to Penhue, so that's the best way to that's the fastest route to finding
Brady.
Yeah, potentially Brady and
Yeah, let's do that then.
thingy. But it does also mention to check out the yacht.
Yeah, but we
Could
don't know
split
what's
up.
on
Could
the
we
yacht.
split up?
It
sounds
doesn't
like-
save time, remember.
And it
So I'll have
sounds
to go to-
dangerous to split up if we're going to
I
investigate
love danger.
places. You go to the shipment, and we'll us two will go to the yacht.
Me and Jimmy will go to the shipment.
Why don't all four of us just go? Because Penn still has to fucking do them two separately. Like,
It doesn't. It
Nah,
speeds
it
nothing up. It really doesn't. If anything, it just means two of you sit silently while the other two play.
not knowing what's going on, then having to be like, oh, what happened?
Splitting the party isn't super helpful especially with the way we play. But you can do it if you want.
4 separate groups. Okay, we'll all go. Why don't we flip a coin?
Well, where do we want to go first? Logically, where do we want to go first? Do we want to go to what was this place called?
Ho Fang.
Yeah, the Hofang warehouse, or do we want to check out the yacht first? I mean, what are we expecting to find at the yacht? Just any sort of lead? Who does the yacht potentially belong to?
The Dark Mistress.
It's a terrible name for a yacht.
That's an awesome name.
Let's go to the yacht.
Yeah, I think that as well first.
We'll go to the yacht first.
Go to the shipment, go to the warehouse at night.
You could
Where-
maybe ride the yacht to the. bloody-
Where are you specifically going?
Oh,
Ah.
let me check Google Maps for a port.
I mean,
we'd
you-
have to ask where the yacht is.
I mean, we could go.
Well,
you
why
could-
don't we ask our friend fucking Soge? He was a captain.
It's my boat, the Dark
do you want to ask Soge?
Yeah, where are we likely to find? Like, are there many places they can keep yachts, or like, where should,
Tried the
where-
harbour.
Okay, there we go. Is there what?
The yacht.
Is there multiple?
You can go to the main harbour and ask around there.
Let's go to main harbour then.
All right, so Lynn takes you over to the harbour side.
It's Lynn!
Lee.
Lee, is it?
Lee.
You
Lee.
did say Lynn.
Lee, yeah, sorry, Lynn. Lee.